exprimer nos idées et défendre certains points, car l'Afrique nous appartient tous. C'est notre Afrique et c'est à nous de le développer. Merci beaucoup.
Donc, merci beaucoup, chers débatteurs ou orateurs. Voilà, donc vous nous avez livré un match digne de ce nom, vraiment. Donc, personnellement, j'ai apprécié la qualité de vos arguments. Voilà, et vous avez fait preuve d'une aisance extraordinaire. Donc, M. Karl est là. Je laisse ne pas usurper le rôle de Karl. Donc, je donne la parole à M. Karl. Donc, il va donner ses impressions et peut-être voilà, passer la parole aux membres du jury. M. Karl, vous avez la parole.
Voilà. Allô?
Okay. D'accord, M. Karl, vous disiez?
Vous m'entendez?
Oui, on vous reçoit 5 sur 5.
D'accord. Alors, ce que je suis en train de dire, c'est en attendant la délibération et la proclamation des résultats du jury, peut-être on pourra déjà présenter des rôles modèles et également les sponsors.
D'accord. Ok, merci beaucoup, M. Karl. Donc, si vous voulez aussi, vous pouvez remercier les sponsors. Ça dépend de vous. Right now.
D'accord.
Ou après, je vais vous donner la parole encore.
Sure.
Bien, si vous voulez, vous pouvez le faire maintenant. Monsieur Karl, vous me recevez?
D'accord. Je vous écoute là maintenant.
Vous préférez que je vous donne la parole après ou bien?
D'accord, je peux lister déjà les sponsors. Alors, comme sponsor, nous tenons à remercier CNUN, THIES, Lex Africa, Great Speaker, l'Asia Sénégal, Digital Mousso, Afrique Culturelle, Beat Azimuth, and Carrier Show.
Super. Merci beaucoup, M. Karl Kenny. Je nous suis depuis l'Afrique du Sud, hein. Donc merci beaucoup pour sa participation et il est là depuis le début, hein. Voilà, il fait d'énormes efforts parce qu'il nous suit depuis l'Afrique du Sud. Donc merci beaucoup, M. Karl. Peut-être le mot de la fin avant de nous quitter.
Voilà, tout ce que je peux dire, c'est que c'est un immense plaisir. Voilà, je tiens à remercier toute l'équipe. Pour cette chance, pour cette opportunité de présenter un tel événement, de venir écouter, c'est-à-dire ces étudiants, leur présentation. Et à chaque fois, c'est toujours un plaisir parce que j'apprends également d'eux-mêmes. Donc, pour moi, je peux que dire merci à vous et j'espère que tout va bien se passer par la suite. Et également dire un bravo une fois de plus à ces équipes et à toute la team parce que c'est pas facile de coordonner le travail en ligne et sur place. Donc, je tiens à féliciter toute l'équipe. Voilà, et voilà, on sommes ensemble.
Merci beaucoup, M. Karl Kenny. Donc, du bruit pour lui, hein? Voilà, merci beaucoup. Donc, sans plus tarder, je vais faire le shift en anglais parce que, hein? Donc, je vais faire le shift en anglais. So, I am going to, I've been giving a background that there are some supervisors from both school, IQRA Bilingual High School, and MALICK, IQRA Bilingual Academy and MALICK High School. So some of the supervisors are around. And first of all, we have Mr. Kante, yes, an English teacher at MALICK High School. We have also from supervisor from Bilingual High Academy. We have Madam James Sa, yeah, from IQRA Bilingual Academy, and Mrs. Thompson. So first of all, I will give the floor to Mr. Kante to give his impression about this competition, and then we have Madam James Sa. Clap your hand for him.
Hi all. It's a pleasure and an honor to be and represent my school. I can say that that was a surprise because I came here around with a friend who is in the jury for the French competition. But I got the information that our team was in the final, and it's always the case. I've been in MALICK, first of all, as a student from 1988 to 1991, became a teacher, studied in the South, and came back to MALICK in 2009. And I'm really used to having the club representing our region in many different national competitions. And I really appreciate the other team from IQRA Academy. And this is Senegal. We were talking about French, the French language, but English language also is playing its part in our country. I think it could be just a strength for us to work for local languages and go with or international languages to accompany us. Thank you for being here, supporting for this very bright and brilliant presentation that you gave us today. Thank you. I think everybody is a winner today. Everybody is a winner. Thank you.
Okay, this is part of it. This is MALICK. Yes, yes, they're like that. No surprise. Okay, so thank you very much for this speech, Mr. Kante. And he is my former teacher, and he's just a brilliant teacher. And he is a very passionate teacher, and really doing everything and refusing to. Okay, let's noise. Yes, and refusing to give up, even if on a single pupil. And so thank you very much, Mr. Kante, for your support. Now okay, let's noise. Moins de bruit, s'il vous plaît, la salle. Okay, so we have Madam James from Bilingual, IQRA Bilingual Academy. Yes, clap your hands for her. Okay, let's noise.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, I'm so thankful that I made the time, that Allah made the time for me to be here today. Alhamdulillah. I'm so happy and feel. Mais qu'est-ce que tu sais pas de moi que dama bëgg a jaxase langage parce que américain la woon. Dama ñëw fi Afrique 94 la première fois. Ba léegi depuis lors dama essayé def lu ma mën pour comprendre tout le langage. Parce que pour ñu mën a vraiment nekk ensemble, et je parle juste les Africains ici au pays, mais les Africains partout dans le monde, il faut nous tous watcher sur vous. C'est pas le langage, c'est le fait que nous sommes capables de communiquer entre nous, soit en anglais, soit en français, voilà. C'est pas important. Nous tous, nous devons faire effort pour comprendre des langages différents autour de nous. Je sais que mon français n'est pas arrivé à un niveau où je veux, donc je me suis de toutes les conjugations et tout ça, voilà. Mais je dis, je sais que, man, dis-moi c'est mon beneen maam dama adapté maam parce que dama adapté Sénégal m'a adapté waaw donc sama beneen maam ma ne jusque tu peux pas comprendre man dama bëgg a wax ak yow mënuma comprendre donc yow du sénégalais yow du africain d'accord na parce que c'est pas à elle de moi de imposer elle sama langage man mooy ñëw Afrique man mooy ñibbisi. Donc, c'est à moi de comprendre. Donc, il y a des fois, 94, c'est beaucoup. Ça m'a fait plus d'efforts. Inch'Allah, mais je veux juste remercier tous les organisateurs, tout le monde qui a vraiment resté avec ces différents groupes des élèves jusqu'ils sont arrivés à le niveau de la basse âge de où ils sont maintenant, parce que ça, c'est notre futur. C'est ça le leader de l'Afrique qu'on a besoin. We need these youth to be encouraged. C'est pas important. Pour moi, ils ont tous gagné. Mashallah. Qu'est-ce que je vois? Si ça peut vraiment être télévisé et mettre partout dans la région, ça, c'est un véritable sabbat. Ça, c'est mon nouvel mot de cette semaine. Attends. Comment dire ce mot-là? Véritable réussite pour nous tous. Donc, alhamdulillah, j'invite que cette façon de choses continue. Et on commence plus jeune, parce qu'autour de moi, dama am des élèves qui a dit, dama bëgg def lii, lii def lii, mooy la, lii dama bëgg def lii. C'est pas la période d'attendre jusqu'au collège, ni lycée, ni l'université. Même les élèves, il faut faire un autre esprit. Ici en Afrique, on encourage les élèves à exprimer, même que il faut qu'on arrête. Dans notre culture, on a cette culture de nos prix. Le Wahni, un enfant de 2 ans, qu'est-ce qu'il peut exprimer? Ça peut exposer si on a des patients à écouter. Et les patients pour vraiment échanger avec des enfants, on va développer une nouvelle africaine. Et ça, c'est les petits enfants, c'est pas le langage français, anglais qu'ils parlent, mais encourage eux dans les langages locaux. Tu peux. Toi aussi, moi, à mon chance, parce que vraiment, où est mon vrai pays? Je dis que mon Sénégalais est alegre. Papa, donc, je dis que dans la vie pour ça, donc, grande ici. Comme l'Afrique, moi, c'est pas qu'ils ont le plus développé de le monde ou le plus. C'est juste, you are home. We are home. Alhamdulillah. Et nous, on doit faire tout pour avant qu'on quitte ici, avant qu'on quitte cette terre-là, avant que yàlla yëngu ñu fu ñu war a dem ñun ñëpp qu'on fait un impact grave qui am solo génération qui venir après nous. Ça c'est juste le début, le début. Donc ça ouvre mes yeux. Je dis que yàlla pourquoi madame Thiès dama gis pourquoi ma ñëw fii parce que de mon rôle les enfants je suis là pour inspirer les jeunes. Je suis le directeur de IQRA Bilingual Academy, mais à tout moment, wallahi, c'est les jeunes qui m'inspirent. C'est eux qui me donnent la force de continuer de faire tout ce que je suis en train de faire. Et je vais le faire jusqu'au jour que les gens m'amènent en York. Les gens toujours disent, il faut reposer pour ma question. Parce qu'on a trop de travail à faire. Et je suis contente que je vois le petit soldier en train d'approcher. Quand j'ai vu le petit là, il vient ici. Tout le monde est là, tu vas voir que ça, c'est votre prochain genre qui va diriger ce pays. Je suis en train de justement, le bon Dieu, de laisse-moi un peu de temps, laisse-vous, nous tous, un peu de temps pour voir le nouvel Afrique qu'on tous, on désire avec notre cœur. We want to be independently free. But independently free means the collective On doit être capable de parler en collectivité avec tout le monde de ce monde. Pourquoi pas mettre Chine dans les écoles, mettre tout le langage. Notre cerveau, nous sommes capables de tout. C'est nous qui se limitent, nous-mêmes. Ce n'est pas choisir un langage ou deux langages, le max. Tous. Tous. C'est ça qui va mettre nous plus compétitifs que les autres. Si on limite nous-mêmes, on limite le développement. Donc, alhamdulillah, excusez-moi, mais je vous aime. Les gens qui sont participés, je vous aime. Je suis avec vous. Tout ce que je peux faire pour participer avec votre développement et vous aussi, de le développement que je suis en train de participer pour travailler avec vous. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Merci beaucoup. Je suis très encouragée.
Oh my God, great speech or best speech ever. I love her. I love you. So without losing time, because we're running out of time, we have yes, Mr. Tim Sampson. I hope that I pronounced that well, Mr. Sampson. Yes, that's it. So it is the right pronunciation from IQRA Bilingual Academy. So clap your hand for him.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. It is, I think Madam Sal, the IQRA, the director of IQRA has said it all. I'm really honored and excited to be here today. I was invited, and it was a great pleasure. I witnessed the students, the two teams. They competed very well. And I wish and I hope and pray that this continues to. Please, I want to encourage the contestants to do more. They really tried. It was a very good contest, and you are encouraged to continue. It is a very good step in the right direction. Thank you so much. On behalf of IQRA, the staff and students, I say thank you all and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sampson. It was great wise words. So the following one is a representative of JITR. So, and I hope that during the first session, we present him as a role model. And I personally know him. He is really a very committed guy when it's about community service. And I work with him, and you know, he's just great. And we've taken him during, if I'm not mistaken, if it is not the first session, it is the second session as one of our role models. And he is around today in this room, Mr. Papa Samba Jallo, as a representative of JITR. So welcome him, Mr. Papa Samba Jallo on the stage. Yes, so clap your hand for him, please. Are you going to do it in French or in English? Oh, okay.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I'm glad to be around today. My name is Samba Jallo. I'm a student of MALICK High School, Gaston University, and representative of JITR. I think I can keep on in French. Yeah. Let me congratulate the English just first in English. I have listened to you all, and I am very proud. I'm very proud to see that young people are trying to express themselves in a foreign language and are trying to use that language to talk about issues that concern their country. And I like the thing to interpret everything. Merci beaucoup. Merci à nos chers professeurs qui sont là et à tous les élèves qui ont participé à ce débat, aux étudiants aussi. C'est toujours un plaisir de participer à ces événements parce que ça nous permet de voir nos semblables, nos amis jeunes, de les voir s'exprimer dans des langues étrangères, aussi bien le français que l'anglais, et à parler de thèmes intéressants. le thème qui concerne leur jeunesse, le thème qui concerne leur pays et le développement de leur continent. Et ça, c'est important. Ne sous-estimons pas ces événements, parce que nous aussi qui participons à ça en tant qu'organisation partenaire ou bien en tant qu'organisateurs principaux, sommes issus de ces événements, de ces manifestations. On a été tous là et ça nous rappelle de beaux souvenirs. Donc, ne sous-estimez pas ça. Tenez bon. Dans 5 ans, vous serez là-bas et vous suivrez vos jeunes frères et jeunes sœurs. Donc, soyez prêts, discutez, faites des recherches sur ces thèmes-là et soyez-en sûrs, dans quelques années, vous serez les mêmes acteurs qui vont essayer de développer ce continent. Et vous êtes sur la bonne voie. Thank you very much. I've been glad to be around. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Papa Samajenjalo. He's really a brilliant man, you know, and very passionate about community service. So we have also next a supervisor from MALICK High School. Aminata Daf. Is she around? Yes. So she is one of the supervisors of MALICK High School. She is the last. Yeah. So clap your hands for her. Yes. Welcome, Queen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Well, my name is Aminata Daf. I am part of the all members of MALICK High School in Chef. That's why they have given me, or they are telling me the task of just coming here and represent everybody, right? I am really honored to see some faces around here. And then also congratulating Manager Pro for this great achievement they've been doing. And congratulating also my sister Mary for this initiative. It is really a great thing. And I'm happy to see guys here. And you know how Jesse is English, and this is not a surprise really. And just like congratulating my team and also the listeners, and seeing them working so hard really so as to go for this competition. And I'm just wishing that both teams good luck and telling them this there's no winner, there's no loser. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Aminata. Wise words. And, you know, this is what I was saying, that, you know, managers, the production managers stuff, they could say that, okay, since there is a pandemic thrown in our way, we're just going to cross our hands and really wait till it's end and start to renew our activities. No. But, you know, they have been working like mad to figure out how to deal with this unexpected situation. And that is great because, you know, it allows these young people to be much more and well acquainted with some of the digital tools now used by the majority of intellectuals. And, you know, what is extraordinary is that they could say that what we are doing is just a drop in the ocean. But the truth is that what they said is, without that drop, the ocean would be less. So congratulations for them. And I want you to clap your hands, especially for the staff of production managers. Really, because they did great. They did great. They did a wonderful work. Some of them I know, so I don't want to list anyone, but I know that some of them are not sleeping or they have less than 2 hours of sleeping. Okay, so congratulations for that hard work. And they're doing it with love, with patience, and they're not waiting anything after, and they are like doing it especially for young people, because they know that they are not even future leaders, but they are leaders of today and leaders of tomorrow. And as Mrs. Absanyingi said during the prelude activity, when she was talking about the theme Africa and development, she insisted really about investing more on the human capital, because it is generally agreed that a well-skilled and knowledgeable human being is more likely to partake actively in the development of their community. So thank you very much for this brilliant initiative and the outstanding and incredible idea that you've taken up. Thank you very much. So with that, I'm losing time. I hope that we are going to see if the academic and scientific director is online, Mr. Alsanja. This book, even they're not giving the results, but giving their impression, because we are running out of time. Let's see if they're online, so give them the floor. Yes, at the meantime, and because they have to give their impression and talk about the evaluation criteria, and also maybe some other stuff that they want to pinpoint before giving the results. So is Mr. Alsanja, is he online?
Yes, I'm online.
Okay, so Dr. Alsanja, if you're hearing me, you have the floor, because I'm not.
Okay, thank you, MC Aminata.
Is he online?
Yes, I'm online. Can you hear me? I'm online, yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, so since Dr. Alsanja is still in the room with some of the jury panel members, we will call.
I'm online. Sorry.
The president or the CEO and everything of the digital of the production managers. So please, guys, let's welcome Mr. Muhammad Nyat, who is really, yes, just clap your hands before I keep on this. You know, as I've said, he is a brilliant man and very committed, and you know, ready to sacrifice himself for the betterment and to help these young people. He is ready to do every single thing, even sacrificing himself for that. And those who are working with him know what I am talking about. So with that losing time, we will have him on set. Okay, so toujours égal à lui-même, hein? Voilà.
Allô, monsieur. Apparemment, le technicien ne trouve pas. Quand il me donnait la parole, je suis en ligne. Hein, je suis en ligne.
Merci, brillant speaker. J'espère que Dr. Abdoulaye Alassane nous suit aussi, ainsi que tous les participants. C'est important que je représente au moins la pensée de l'équipe en tant que lead de ce groupe. Donc, merci, brillant speaker. Très chers membres du jury, chers invités, chers collègues et collaborateurs, chers partenaires, honorables rôle modèles, chers élèves et étudiants, chers éducateurs, encadreurs et superviseurs, chers parents, challengers du Digital Youth Challenge 2021, bonsoir. Je vous remercie d'être venus si nombreux, d'être restés si tard pour cette cérémonie de clôture des compétitions de Digital Youth Challenge. Votre présence dans la salle et sur les plateformes Zoom et YouTube nous honore énormément. Tout autant votre soutien depuis le début de ce programme pour la jeunesse. Cette journée représente un moment infiniment joyeux, rassurant. Avoir écouté les jeunes frères depuis le début s'exprimer sur des sujets concernant notre continent, tels que le système éducatif, la démocratie, les traditions et la culture africaine, la monnaie, la citoyenneté et le développement local, la malgouvernance, le capital humain, qui juste là étaient laissés aux tribunes institutionnelles et publiques, voire même mondiales, me rassure énormément. Vous avez dû relever des défis importants au niveau intellectuel. J'en suis conscient. J'ose espérer que le monde vous a entendu. Que ce monde représente un petit nombre d'entre nous. L'essentiel est que vous avez contribué à la réflexion africaine. Cette édition de compétition de débat en anglais et en français a été très challenging. Yes. Contraignante, réalisée dans une période incertaine. Contraignante, restrictive, mais favorable à l'innovation. Nous avons innové avec vous par le digital. Connecté depuis votre école, depuis votre salon, encadré par vos professeurs. Je vois même une directrice d'école qui s'est déplacée, c'est fort. Vous tous, vous en êtes finalement sortis vainqueurs. Vous avez réussi. Ce qui renforce votre mérite et démontre votre endurance et courage. Vous êtes tous vainqueurs. Très chers membres du jury de la compétition des débats en anglais de niveau scolaire Think and Talk, j'invite l'auditoire à m'aider à vous remercier par un standing ovation pour ceux qui le peuvent, s'il vous plaît. Merci. Merci, merci. Merci, docteur Abdoulaye Alassane Dia. Merci, docteur Alassane Abdoulaye Dia. Merci, Mr. Amin Sall, Mr. Mamadou Silla, Mr. Iba Diop, Mr. Noumou Bari, Dr. Alioune Diaw, Madame Anikoli et Madame Maïmouna Diakhaté. Merci pour votre disponibilité et patience. Merci pour votre simplicité et humilité. Merci pour votre complicité et dextérité. Vous avez toute mon estime et toute mon admiration. Et veuillez me croire, l'effet est multiplicateur. Chez chaque jeune génération africaine qui aura la chance de vous écouter ou encore de visionner vos brillantes interventions. Chers amis de la Digital Youth Challenge 2021, deux visages vous ont été familiers lors des compétitions, ceux de nos brillants modérateurs et modératrices. Karl Kenny, depuis l'Afrique du Sud, disponible, élégant et courtois, est la fille de cette belle ville de Thiès. Aminata Sadingaï, éloquente, courtoise et généreuse. J'espère qu'ils vous ont autant séduit par leur qualité de synthèse, de relance et de time management. Ces derniers vous ont particulièrement présenté des rôles modèles, choisis librement sur la base de leur impact positif dans leur communauté. Vous pouvez en trouver facilement dans la famille. Généralement, les parents suffisent comme rôle modèle. Les professeurs, les camarades, les rassembleurs, les religieux. Le mien par confession demeure le parfait Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Le prophète de l'islam, nous ne devions pas être quand même tentés de les ressembler. Je pense bien que nous sommes plutôt obligés d'apprendre de leur réussite, mais aussi et surtout de leur échec. Chers frères africains, je tiens à partager avec vous deux catégories d'innovation. Deux catégories d'innovation pour faire entendre la révolution des solutions. Pour les uns, la mission sociétale est prioritaire. C'est le cas des entreprises sociales. Le statu quo humain étant l'instrument du changement. Pour les autres, le profit est la motivation principale. Mais cela désire également un nouvel espace pour des produits et services socialement responsables qui satisfont par là des besoins non couverts. C'est le cas de Manager Sport avec cette initiative du Salut Challenge, en voulant donner une plateforme d'expression aux jeunes. Nous ne sommes pas une entreprise sociale, mais une start-up du développement qui contribue par ses services au développement de la communauté, comme beaucoup d'autres entreprises ou initiatives sous l'aspect do tank ou think tank, à l'image de JIDER, de Lex Africa, de Jocolab, de Waki,
entre autres. Je ne peux pas tous les citer. Pourquoi des débats? Les grands problèmes font l'objet d'un nombre croissant de débats internationaux. Les conférences TED, je pense que vous connaissez les TED Talks, et le Forum économique mondial réunissent les politiques, le secteur privé et des représentants d'associations humanitaires pour s'attaquer à des problèmes sociaux endémiques. Des artisans du changement ont été entendus à travers ces initiatives. Le continent africain essaye, hélas, et ne parvient toujours pas encore à faire comprendre l'Afrique, son histoire, ses atouts et ses défis aux Africains. A-t-il essayé avec ses institutions pseudo-panafricaines? Vous avez peut-être la réponse. Avant de finir, j'aimerais remercier les partenaires leaders. Leader, Lex-Africa, l'Asia, Digital Musso, Tenum, Bird Design, Career Show, The Great Africa, The Great Speaker, African Culture Community, Africultural, Bitazimut, entre autres. Mais également mes collaborateurs de Manager Spot. Passionnés, patients. Je félicite particulièrement Neimbari, qui a coordonné ce challenger avec Mohamed brillamment. Cher président du jury, merci. Chers frères et sœurs, croyons en nous, persévérons avec humilité dans la quête de la connaissance et n'hésitons pas à participer à la préservation de la dignité humaine. Je vous remercie. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup, M. Nias, pour ces mots. Voilà, tout le mérite vous revient, hein, parce que vous avez tout fait et vous avez aidé votre staff à réaliser voilà, cet événement. Donc, merci beaucoup à vous aussi. Sans plus tarder, je pense qu'on va... Okay, so we are going to yes, give the floor to the jury president and the scientific and academic director, Dr. Alsanja. First of all, we are going to give them the floor to maybe talk about the evaluation criteria and give the impression about this English debate contest. And then we will come back and give the floor to maybe, yes, to give the floor to Carl Kenya for the French debate competition at NOTRE. So if Dr. Alsanja is online, we are going to give him the floor. Is he online?
Yes, I'm online. Hello, I'm online.
Yes, he is. So Dr. Alsanja, you have the floor.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you very well.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening again. Okay. Thank you so very much, Ms. Aminata, and thank you very much, CEO Mohamed Nias, for the nice words. And it's also a pleasure for me to work for the success of this great, event. Actually, I'm going just to give you the evaluation criteria and then let each member of the jury give you some feedback on a specific point of the debate. All right? My colleagues are going to have something like 2 to 3 minutes for feedback. Okay, is it okay? Aminata, can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
All right.
The quality of the sound is not really
yes, for the evaluation criteria.
Your voice a bit, it could be better.
What? Could you repeat, please?
Yes, we're hearing you, but the quality of the sound is not really good. If you could raise your voice a bit, it could be better.
Okay, maybe I raise. Is it okay now?
Yes, that's great. That's great now.
All right, thank you. Okay, so they had to debate with the topic entitled, "Is Democracy in Africa a Failed Enterprise?" MALICK High School had to defend the yes position, and IQRA Bilingual Academy had to defend the no position. So the rule of the game are the following. There are 7 interventions, including the introduction and the conclusion. In terms of timing, the introduction takes 5 minutes and the conclusion takes 5 minutes. but the ordinary interventions take each 3 minutes. In terms of evaluation criteria, what is expected from the debaters is first, the understanding of the topic. Your understanding of the topic, you master the topic. And second, if you understand it very well, the debate, we focus on the relevance of your ideas. You should argue with relevant ideas, with good examples, with a lot of research and references, because you need to argue to prove and to bring references and correct references. And then remember, this is a debate, so the art of oratory, public speaking skills should be proven here. So you should show your artistic value as a debater. The rhetoric is to convince. And then remember, the other thing is a context in a foreign language, which is English. So you have to speak academic and formal English. So the language also is a criterion. You have to speak good English. We should, look at, grammar point, accuracy, vocabulary, pronunciation, and everything. And also there are some penalties. When should they occur? In case of lack of respect, when a debater is rude to his or her opponent or contender. So if you are very aggressive, but this has not happened, okay, you had to be evaluated on this, and then each intervention is graded over 20. So there are 7 interventions. So we calculate the total. Each jury member is going to grade each intervention over 20 and calculate the total point for that team, and they divide it by 7 interventions to get the general average, the individual general average. So each jury member has a single general average of a team. We collect again all these different, individual averages, and then multiply it by 4. Okay, now the total and divided by 4, and we have the general average of a team. And then we identify the best debater. The best debater is the one who has been very provocative, who has pushed the debate forward, who had engaged his or her colleagues in the debate. So without any delay, I'm going to give the members of the jury the floor, namely Mr. Amin Sal, to talk about language issue. As the interventions are based on the different points of the evaluation criteria. Language was a criteria. So Mr. Amin Sal is going to point out some, flaws about the language. So Mr. Amin, you got the floor.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Ja. So thank you, managers, production, and organizers. Congratulations to both teams. The debate was very interesting. I would just focus. I would focus my feedback on I think 5 points very quickly. The first one, and this is a recurrent thing. This is something recurrent, was we hear people saying, according to me. Well, most of the time when we use according to, this is a reporting phrase. We say according to someone else, because we don't report what we say, we ourselves. So if you want to express your opinion, your own opinion, you just say, in my point of view, or in my opinion. And now, according to Dr. Ja, according to Mr. Silla, so according to someone else. Another recurrent mistake was the use of preposition. After the use of preposition, like for example, I heard one of the debaters saying, African leaders are hungry of power. It's not of, it's for. You say they have a thirst for power. They are hungry for power, and so on. So then they have a passion for power. Okay. So next, it's also I heard one of the debaters say we should not mix up these two concepts. together. So there is a repetition. If you say to mix up, the together is already inside. So we should only just say, we should not mix up these two concepts and then not add together with it. Sometimes also some of the debaters use double negations, like they say they haven't nothing to eat. So generally when you say then they haven't anything. They haven't anything to eat, or they have nothing to eat, something like that. And last but not least, I would end with some pronunciation mistakes, like the word America. It came very often in the debate, and most of the time we tend to pronounce the first A like ah, whereas it's just America. Something like according to me, America, and so on. And also in terms of the word democracy, so then we see that the stress is on the second syllable, that is the more, democracy, more. So and last but not least is the word parliament. So parliament. So, but all in all, it was really a very good discussion, and congrats once again. Thank you.
I'm going to give the floor to the colleague Silla, who will also focus his feedback on one evaluation criteria, which is rhetoric, the public speaking skills, the arts. Okay, Mr. Silla, you got the floor.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ja. So, hello everyone again. Maybe I want to first of all take the occasion to congratulate again Managers Production for this well-organized competition again. And again, I want to congratulate the two teams, MALICK High School and IQRA Bilingual School. I think this was a final that we deserved, actually, regarding the performance of both the teams. It was really a very interesting match. And maybe I want to start with MALICK High School. I think that they have had great progress. Like they made a lot of progress compared to the last matches. And this is to show that there was a lot of work that has been done by the team, and I really congratulate them. I really like the other aspect. I like also the fact that you're crossing between the topics. Like I heard somebody talked about freedom of speech, others talked about culture, which was some topics which were debated in the last matches, which is very interesting because the goal of the competition is not just to let you debate and it's over. What's interesting is the knowledge to keep from the debate and the abilities to analyze any topic. And I feel like that you guys have all these skills, all those skills are now very rooted in you, and that's really a pride for me especially, and for the members of the jury. Now coming now deeply to communication skills, I mean, like as we said, like in aspects of body language, of voice, of speech tone, and so on and so forth. I want to start maybe with the speech tone. I think for some of you, it was really wonderful. I could see that sometimes you feel like disappointment in your speeches, sometimes anger, sometimes a sort of revolutionary speech. And speech tone is very interesting in terms of communication, because nobody wants to listen to somebody who's very monotone, speaking just at the same level every time. Sometimes you want to change your tone depending actually on what you're saying. And I really want you maybe to insist on one point, which is sometimes you need to insist on some words to give them a sense of power when you speak. Democracy, insist on the democracy so that people know that you really care about democracy, and that gives like a very interesting, actually, musicality, let's say, to your speech. And other aspect is that, yeah, there were some figures of his speech that I really liked. So some people spoke, use like, let's say, anaphora, for instance, like the fact of repeating actually, sorry, one sentence or one word at the very start of every sentence, let's say. They were. And this is really interesting because let's say it's very interesting because the public pay attention to what you say. Maybe one last point is that for some debaters there was a lot of hesitations, let's say, like speaking and saying so this maybe is the point that I want you maybe to work on. Like when you speak, you need to speak with confidence, and if you need a pause, you can take a pause for some seconds and then start over your speech, but do not ever fill it with some gap words like or repetitive, and so on and so forth. So this is globally what I wanted to say. I'm really sorry for taking so long time. So I really congratulate both of the teams for the outstanding performance, for the wonderful performance, and I was really happy like listening and enjoying this debate. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you, Mr. Silla. I'm going to give the floor to Iba Job Sise. And Iba Job is going also to focus on some aspects. So please be short as you and Silla speak from the same perspective. Thank you. Mr. Sise, you have the floor. Is Mr. Sise online? Iba Job. Can you confirm me if Iba Job Sise is online?
He's not.
He is not? Okay, so no worry. I'm going to jump directly to my part because he had to talk from the same perspective as Silla. So the last point is about the content. But as you know, this is going to be very sensitive. The content, talking too much about the content is tantamount to giving directly the deliberation. So we're going to dodge it. So I'm going to circumvent it and use another strategy. So as the scientific director of this contest and also as the president of the jury, I really would like to express my sense of satisfaction on behalf of my colleagues and also to congratulate you guys. As a colleague said previously, there is no winner. There is no loser, sorry. There is no loser. There are only winners this evening. So thank you so very much. The debate is interesting. The quality of the debate is really satisfactory. And we are really happy that you made it. Now, just pointing some still communication and debating. Sometimes imagine the way you put your argument should be very clear. Clarity matters. A debater said, how can people understand what does democracy mean? Yes, there is a problem here. Don't, use this kind of combination. You should normally put it in the direct way. You should say, how can people understand what democracy means? Or how can people understand the meaning of democracy? You can use it this way, or you put it in another way saying, how can people understand this question? And then people know that you are introducing another question. But you cannot combine them like that. And another debater said something like, I was supposed to. There is a problem. I think you are supposed. If you say I was supposed to, it seems that you are not doing the same thing. You are doing something different while you are doing the right thing. So find a different expression. Sometimes it's pronunciation of proper nouns. You use references from Abraham Lincoln's text, but you did not get, reference. It's the Emancipation Proclamation. You didn't put the context in the context of the American Civil War and why Lincoln theorized it, talking about, government of the people, by the people and for the people, in which context as a pioneer of democracy. But it's okay. It's okay. Doing research is important, but when you bring your research, argue and put your references very clearly. And the other thing is sometimes you don't use the correct name. Somebody talked about CEDEAO. I think you should be able to know that CEDEAO is ECOWAS in English. And be very careful with your argument. A debater said somebody remained in power for 81 years, which is very confusing. I'm sure it's not what you wanted to say, but be very careful. Giving numbers in a talk like this, you need to be very sure. It's impossible, because 81 years in terms of, a presidential regime, I'm not sure that's what you mean. Okay, that's what I wanted to say, but it's still, it does not impact. So you have all done well. But as it is a final, we have to identify a winner. And on the basis of these evaluation criteria, we have gone through the work, and the jury, with fair collaboration of my colleagues, has come up with the following result. It was a tight match, as you can see. I can communicate the winner has 15.06. And the other team has, I don't want to call you the loser, 14.94, which is very tight. I start first with the best debater of the match. The best debater of the match.
For the team competing, I mean the Think and Solve, the scientific and academic director is giving the results, so listen very well. Okay, Dr. Alsanje, you can carry on.
Okay, so thank you for that clarification. I'm moving to the results. I start with the general score to tell you that it was a tight match. To tell you that the winner has 15.06 against 14.94, so which is very tight. Let us first announce the best debater of the match, who has to be congratulated. It is Miss Aisha Jakari from IQRA Bilingual Academy. And the winner of the match is MALICK High School. MALICK High School is the winner with 15.46. Congratulations, both teams. Congratulations, MALICK High School. I would like to take some seconds to thank all the organization team, the assistants and everything, the sponsors, the collaborators, and the jury members. Thank you for this great choice of my personality. I appreciate. Thank you so very much. You got the floor.
Okay, congratulations to both teams. You did great, and we have during the first match the best debater Aisha Zakari, mashallah, and the winner is MALICK High School with 50 points. 06 out of 20. So congratulations to MALICK High School, and congratulations also to IQRA Bilingual Academy, because they deserve it, because they participate, they dare participate and express themselves. And as I'm used to say, there is no loser, there is no winner. We are all like winners as lovers of English, and that is true. So congratulations to both teams, you really did great. So without losing time, but before giving the floor to Carl Kenya, I would like also to thank the jury panel members. They also did a great job, and it was not obvious, and staying still now and deliberating, it is just wonderful. So thank you very much, the jury member, the jury members. And now, I will let the floor to Carl Kenye. Donc, sans plus tarder, je vais donner la parole à Carl. Yes, Monsieur Carl, depuis l'Afrique du Sud, pour introduire les membres du jury, parce qu'aussi, il est le modérateur. Donc, Monsieur Carl, vous nous recevez?
Sans suçant. Alors, d'abord, je tiens à féliciter Malick High School et également les deux équipes. Ils ont fait un très bon boulot. Sans plus tarder, je vais passer la parole à Dr. Alun Diao. Pour les résultats,
voilà.
Français.
Donc, vous donnez la parole à Dr. Hassan. Voilà, Dr. Hassan, vous pouvez prendre la parole. Donc, oui. Après, on va donner la parole à Madame Anikoli. Voilà.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. J'ai entendu un de mes maîtres dire que si vous avez la chance de parler, ayez pitié pour ceux qui ont la malchance de vous écouter. Nous n'allons pas prendre la parole pour longtemps. Le jury a décidé de laisser la parole à Madame Kouli, qui va rapidement donner les résultats et libérer tout. Merci beaucoup et bonne continuation.
Voilà. Alors, merci. Nous avons vu que les débatteurs se sont améliorés. Ils ont tenu compte des critiques que nous leur avons faites lors de leur premier match. Et nous tenons à les féliciter pour cela. Nous avons vu aussi que les références que les sources étaient référenciées vraiment et données avec précision. La courtoisie des deux équipes nous a beaucoup touchés. Parmi les débatteurs, 2 sont sortis du lot, c'est Kate et Monsieur Lam, Adama, je crois, Abdullah. Mais parmi ces deux, nous en avons choisi un, et c'est Abdullah qui l'emporte. Il a fini de zozoter. Maintenant, il est devenu un excellent débatteur. Et c'est son équipe qui l'emporte aussi. 2 points de plus que IQRA. Félicitations.
Donc, félicitations à toutes les deux. Explain you about this, so that you have a clear vision about what is it exactly. So thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for those three. Malick, congratulations. IQRA, congratulations. SUPDECO, UCAO, we're really proud of it. So we are going to give you the prize. Fly. IQRA, you can come. IQRA Bilingual Academy. SUPDECO, we need you.